Today I just wake up, right? And then, the first thing I do, I started consuming, content. Doesn't matter if it's shorts or, brain rot, even if it's, self improvement content. But as soon as I wake up, and then it takes a few hours for me to get out of bed. And that is a bad thing, you know. Doom scrolling has become my addiction. Just when you wake up and then the first thing you search is TikTok, and then you start watching non-stop for the next few hours. And it's already a bad thing that in today's society we have a job, we have to work 9 to 5, basically taking half of our life. And then when you get back home or when you're in your free time, you start consuming all this brain rot. And like I said, it doesn't have to be brain rot content. It just be anything that takes a few hours of your life, maybe another half of your life on the extreme side, right? Because too much of anything is bad. Because rather than consuming, you, you need to start creating, right? And for the past few years, that has been my life. Wake up, start consuming, doom scrolling, sometimes brain rot, sometimes self improvement. But like I said, if you spend a few hours consuming, it's more bad than good. And of course, there's some good content, but if it takes a few hours, then it cannot be good. I would say maybe 10 minutes, or I don't have the time for that, but maybe one video, and okay, then you move on, and then start working on what you want, or start on your passion that you want to do. If you have a hobby, maybe you lost all your hobby, and then because doom scrolling and then just consuming shorts, especially shorts content, because it's the most the easiest, and then it's just designed for you to watch countless of hours, just give you that dopamine all the time. And then it's making making your brain rot. Your brain basically shrink, and I'm at fault of that too. So trying to change it a little bit, although this morning I already lost. And then which is also why I'm starting this YouTube thing, other than trying to get out of my other struggles. And I do hope um, we can change that. We need to find our passion back. This has been going on for a few years. I think most of you guys out there is facing this, right? It's already become a daily part of our life, just consuming. And back in the day, right, before this thing, what I did was I played video games all day. And although you could argue that playing video games is worse, I'm not gonna say worse, it's a bad thing, but it's still not worse than you know doom scrolling. Especially if you play like single player video games, then that's fine. And if you do all your Maybe you are living, or you do your house chores and then do all the daily stuff that you need to do, and then you play video game to reward yourself, then that's okay. But the thing about doom scrolling, it's stopping you from making anything, you just lay down on your bed or just sitting down and then look at your phone non-stop. It's not making you thinking, there's no benefit in consuming this kind of content. And like I said, even if it's a good, even if it's a self-improvement, if it's too much, then you're just living inside your head. So that's not a bad thing, more bad than good. Then I'll probably be better if I, just play video games. Although, even back in the day, like I play not too much, right? A few hours, like 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll start doing other things. But with doom scrolling, you don't have a sense of time, and because of the dopamine, you're not even feeling sleepy sometimes. Then you just consume until the late at night. You don't even realize, and you can't even sleep because of the dopamine. And the cycle continues, making your life worse. So you gotta fight back, okay? Which is what I'm trying to do right now. Start creating, start improving my life, and sharing the story. I have a lot of things I want to talk about. And maybe you can, if you can relate to this problem, you can share your story, you know, especially if you, wake up and then the first thing you do is just trying to find, dopamine, that dopamine, which is crazy thing, this, we don't have this in the past, and it's doom scrolling is the new addiction. That's what I'm gonna say. So I think that's it. We're gonna talk today. I'll see you in the next one.